Welcome to my channel, Scorpio. Today I'm going to be reading for the month of February, the energies hitting the Scorpio collective in February. But this reading is good for any time that you are guided to view it, because the universe will bring the message to you, or so will YouTube, that you need to hear at the time you need to hear it. So none of these tarot readings by any readers are necessarily tied to the month that they are for. So let's get started, Scorpio. And I don't do reversals, so I'm going to be turning the cards right way up. I usually do them this way, don't I? Yeah. Depends. So let's see what we have here, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So these are energies of the past. And the Queen of Pentacles, this could be you or someone you know, or it could be an energy. So it's the energy of someone who's very competent in the material world, a person or a woman who can make money, who can keep a home. Generally, when it's the Queen, it's someone who's good with children, has children, a motherly person who's nurturing in the past. And then we have the card of juggling two realities, trying to balance work with family, trying to stay in balance, getting enough rest as well as working. Balance, basically. And then the Seven of Wands, we have here the figure of a man with a wand hitting out at a lot of other wands. And this is a card about defending your position against other people who disagree with you. So this is a card of arguments with family or people at work. But it's more about asserting what you believe and who you are against people who disagree with you. So this could be political. It could be political. It could be people at work. It could be people in your family who don't like what you're doing. So that's the past. And then in the present, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords in the present. And so it's looking like you're working with people at a job. This is the Three of Pentacles is about skilled people working collaboratively together, and they're getting along. They're not people who are not getting along. They are people who are making something beautiful, but together, not one on their own, but all three of them working together to make something lovely. Then we have this character who's been stabbed in the back multiple times. So whereas here the workplace looks pretty good. Everybody's collaborating and getting on well and making something beautiful. We then go in the present to possibly you, Scorpio, or at the end of a painful cycle. This is what it represents. It's over. The person is dead. It's over. And it's a positive card. It means you can't be hurt anymore. You've been hurt as much as you can be hurt, and it's over. And the next card in your future will be the One of Swords, which is truth and clarity. So the painful cycle of being betrayed or bad relationships or whatever hurts you is over. And this final card signifies moving from a choppy emotional environment, things not going too well emotionally, into a calmer, better future. So it's moving forward. And it can mean travel. It could mean that your job ended and you were fired, and now you're moving forward and traveling somewhere else. Or maybe you resigned. Maybe you had enough of that job. Maybe it started off really nice with pleasant co-workers, everybody getting along, but then it moved forward into betrayals and lies and being hurt by other people. And so you decided to leave that. And now you're moving forward to a better future. So let's see what this future looks like. Ah, interesting. So we have the Justice card, and here we have like Minerva with an owl beside her, the symbol of wisdom and justice. And when the Justice card comes up, it means that you've been done an injustice in the past. And it means that karmically, what was wrong is being put right. So that may or may not be in the physical world. It may or may not be in the physical world, but it's in the heavenly world, a turn of the wheel to a better cycle where things are put back in balance and you get justice. And this might represent a judge or a lawyer or somebody legal in your future. And then we have the Page of Swords. And this represents a young person coming forward in your life. And it can represent an abstraction, not a person, but a truth being revealed. So we have justice and a truth being revealed. So maybe something comes to light that vindicates you and puts you in a better light. And then we have the King of Wands, which is a confident person. So with a lot of passion and energy, an energetic man. So we have this progression of things being put right, things coming to light, and then ending in becoming a more confident person, because all the lies and backstabbing and betrayals of the present are resolved in the future with justice and a truth coming out, and you end up in this good position of being confident. So I'm going to get some clarifiers, although it seems to be fairly straightforward read from the past to the present to the future, that it's pretty much all about the workplace, all about work. There's nothing very romantic in here. There's nothing really about family or relationships, but it's about, though we do have this feminine energy here that seems to get left behind. We have choosing, maybe choosing to stay with her or choosing to move away and get a job, And then we have asserting yourself and your position, and then working collaboratively with others, and then this situation changes. So let's clarify what happens here. You go from working collaboratively with others to being stabbed in the back and the end of a painful cycle, and maybe being fired or resigning from your job. Let's see what we have here. We have Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and Judgment. So there's two angels here. This is the first thing I notice. There's the Michael card, the Angel of Temperance, and this is a card of healing, of balancing the heart and the mind. So if you're putting too much into your work, this is a card of playing a bit and going and doing things with family and friends. And then here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. So maybe between this job and this situation, you changed jobs. Maybe you left all the congenial co-workers that you were building something good with, and you had a new start in a new job. And then we have the angel Gabriel blowing his trumpet and all the dead coming back to life, which is very biblical, but the card symbolizes something old coming back into your life, something being reborn, something that had died starting up again. And so that might be that you went back to an old passion or an old job or an old something or other was revived. And also the Judgment card is about self-evaluation. So it has sort of two different meanings. You're evaluating your life so far, and you're making a change to a situation from the past that ends painfully. At this point, it ends painfully, but there's healing energy there. So the healing energy seems to fit in with getting over being all betrayed and stabbed in the back and moving forward away from that hurt to something better. And then we have this future row of justice, a truth coming to light, and you becoming the better person from all of it. At the end of it, you're a more spiritual person, because the wands can signify passion or the fire of spirit. It's fire, and it's either fire of material passion for work, passion for people, or it's the fire of spirit. So let's clarify this. We have the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is very interesting. This is a sort of a new story. You've gone through all this pain at work, and you've come out of it at the end as a better, more spiritual, balanced person. You've learned something from all of this, and it's made you better. It's like steel being put through fire, to come out pure steel. So then what emerges in your life is the Queen of Swords. And in this case, with the other cards, this is an intelligent woman. A woman who is intellectual and can tell the truth from lies. So this is someone connected to justice. Maybe it's a female lawyer, or maybe it's a love, a new love, a love from your past. It's a discerning woman. And the reason I say it may be a love is because she's followed by the Hierophant, and the Hierophant symbolizes marriage. And it can also symbolize tradition, the law, the status quo, judges. But following the Queen of Swords, either we have a female lawyer winning your case for you and getting you some justice, or we have an intelligent, discriminating woman coming into your life that you marry. And then at the very end, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a happy ending card with abundance and prosperity. So the two of you together put your wealth together and create a prosperous environment. It's similar to the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups is more family, more having children and a home. The Ten of Pentacles is more like a happy business partnership, or when you come together, she has some money, you have some money, and when you put it together, you have more than the sum of your two parts. So that's your reading, Scorpio. If any of it makes sense to you, or you can relate it to your life, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you feel it was pertinent to you and you liked the reading, please give a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Doing these things helps all of us content creators in YouTube. So I hope you come back. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit the notification bell.